Right, yeah.
Be asking these questions, just do it.
I appreciate you saying that and using yourself as an example. That takes a lot of guts, and I mean, we're supposed to be vulnerable with each other, right? Like that's, thank you. Yes, sir.
Not having been taught how to deal with your desires or emotions or needs, it's that. I mean, just think about how many people leave due to a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or people leave due to they don't understand how to deal with money, or they find themselves really struggling, and there's an opportunity, and they really acquiesce on their faith and do something they shouldn't do to make money, and it leads to introductions to other bad influences, and it just those kind of just things that I don't know. It seems like parents should have taken that opportunity to help them understand how to deal with themselves and control themselves and control those desires and things. So I think that's a big one.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, sir. We got to go on in just a second. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
I think we're overlooking the elephant in the room. Parents have known that have sent their kids to a college where there was no financial congregation.
Yeah.
And 2 generations later, somebody did it again. And it happens over and over again. I had a roommate in college. Her kid went off to college. He's going to room with the good old boys that he grew up with. Fell away immediately.
But Dorothy, they can play lacrosse in college. Yeah, absolutely. And I say that facetiously, obviously. I can't not. Ladies?
I was just going to say, as teachers, as members, it's so important to build relationships with these kids. And some of the kids that I've taught in the 2nd, 3rd grade, I still have relationships with them, and they come to me with questions. And I think my kids have had that too. So there are people in this room who have gone to my kids, who have took them out to dinner, who have spent time with them, trying to teach them and help them along the way. And it's so important to have those. I think Heather mentioned it maybe last week too.
Yeah.
It's so important because sometimes people want to listen to us.
Right.
But they might listen to someone else. And it's just so important to build those relationships with the kids in this congregation as adults. Let them know that you care, check on them, whatever.
Absolutely. Let me jump through here real fast. I just want to. So my last question, and let me go through my thing, and then we'll jump. How can you, as a parent, grandparent, teacher, or adult in this congregation, have an impact on this? There we go. Can y'all read that? Yeah. Okay. So parents, what Chuck was saying earlier. So this is the priority in your house. This is the most important thing, the most. Maybe a recommendation: solicit unbiased, if there is such a thing, feedback. Hey, how's my kid doing in Bible class? They'll tell you. Teachers, take preparation seriously. Apply outlines to your group of students. Encourage questions and constructive pushback. Provide feedback to parents. Always coming back to the parents. It's the parents' job. If you understand something bad's happening, or you kind of get a whiff of something, go talk to the parents. Give them a chance to figure it out. And adult members, treat spiritual matters as the priority. And I was hoping Garrett Gage was here tonight. Garrett's not here, is he? Okay. How many of us, okay, because most people know Garrett, okay? And I was going to call Garrett out because it's okay. He's a guy and he can take it. When they came, how many people asked Garrett, hey, it's been several years since we saw you. How is your faith? Has your faith grown since the last time I saw you? And maybe you did. Stephen did. Yes. All right. That's great. Totally ruined my example. That's okay. All right. But I didn't. I came up and I was like, hey man, you're like 8 feet tall now. That's great. What are your plans? Where are you working at? Where are you living at? How's your mom? How's your dad? Everything carnal. Everything physical. Playing any sports, blah, 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 blah. Failed to ask, hey, are you maturing in your faith since the last time I saw you? So as members, we got to keep the spiritual matters the focus of what we're doing. That would be what I would submit. That's all tonight. Thank you so much. Sorry for any comments we didn't get to.